Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today we'll be discussing about question set number 23. So this is like a question set continuing from the question set number 16 up to this point. So if you guys didn't watch the question number set 16, I recommend you to go and watch that video. Or so I will recap what had happened. So we just created these tables in the database called exam marks db. So and in the next question we have created relationship between these tables, and we have inserted some data into these tables, and we have run some update, delete and insert queries regarding these tables. And from that we have used like min max count to find some required data from the database. So here's the ER diagram for the for this database exam marks db. So I will complete this. So find the lowest mark obtained for Sinhala subject in the first term. Okay, so to do that you have to first select the, I'm using Navicat. You have to select the exam mark db and select new query. So make sure you have the right connection and the right database selected here before running any of these queries. So the condition, search conditions is this has to be, marks has to be Sinhala and it should be from the first term. Okay, so there are like two conditions. So this is exam subject ID and this exam. Okay, so you have to join like three tables for this. So let me select all from student exam mark record. Join subject on subject. Primary key of the subject table is subject ID. So that's that. And in the student exam mark record, the foreign key of that of the subject table located in the student exam mark record is subject ID. So yeah, you have to keep that in mind. This always must be a primary key and a foreign key. So yeah, subject and yeah, student exam mark record subject. What do you, okay, so okay, exam term, right? Exam term on primary key of the exam term is exam term ID, and foreign key inside located inside the student exam mark record of the exam term table is exam term ID. So that's that. So I have joined the relevant tables to get the query. So the condition, like I said, they are like two conditions. This has to be from the singular, the mark has to be from the singular subject, and it should be from the first term. So subject is, so subject dot subject name is, so okay, I will just copy this rather than typing and getting it wrong. And okay, why is this step? Okay, term name is, so exam term but term name must be first term, right? So sorry for this term. And yeah, you have to find the minimum marks, right? So here are the first term marks of the singular subject, singular literature. So like, so okay, you can't, okay, so this is, you can see like the minimum marks is 75. So when you select the mark, min mark, it should be called as 75. So if you undo this, so that query answers the first question. So I'm going to undo this because it will help us to uh, answer the second question. So the second question, in the second question there are like couple of students who got the mark 75, I think. Okay, I might be wrong. So okay, so they are like only like one student. So one of my, in my previous attempts I got like records, like multiple records, so I must be wrong here. So to get the, to search about the records which have the student mark, which have this mark, so select all from student. Oh no, select all from student exam mark report, where mark in this. Okay, so we get like couple of 75. So these are not in like the same subject, so yeah, you have to keep that in mind. So to do the subjects, you have to specify, and you have to select the subject ID must be, so you have to select, you have to use a subquery for this. Select all from subject, yeah, subject ID, subject name, right? Subject name equals Sinhala and literature. So this is this Sinhala and literature. So you have to get the subject ID. So yeah, so this subject ID must be in, yeah, so the subject ID of the Sinhala literature must be so what is subject ID? Subject ID must be 3, so we have to select only the the 3, which is the third ID, which ID is 3. So yeah, so this might be wrong, so let's check for the errors. Okay, you have an error and at line 1. Okay, let me cut here. Okay, this works. And okay, maybe I have to specify this student exam mark record, yeah, and you get a nice answer for this. So yeah, so you have to find the details of these students. To find the details of these students, you have to get the index number of that student index number, and then select all from student where this is where the index number, where this equals to the index number of the student from the result. So where the index number is this, basically what I'm trying to say is student student index number in this. So right here. Okay, so you get the details of the student who got the lowest mark in the first term in singular. And yeah, so that's how you mitigate the multiple columns when you get the result. So when you get like multiple 75s, that's how you get like the only the specific, only the 75 marks, only the 75s in single subject marks is it, which is 75 in single subject. So yeah, that answers the second question. So the third question suggests that we have to take the lowest mark obtained in the second term, the science subject. Okay, so you have to get the lowest mark. Okay, I should run this. Let me correctly copy this. There should be no brackets here. Okay, nice. And let me rename this to science. And this should be second term, right? Yeah, second. So without any query, this should be run. So yeah, this should get the second term, lowest mark in the second term. So this is the lowest mark in the second term. And that answers the third question. Fourth question suggests that what is the minimum mark obtained in the subject of the mathematics. Okay, and in the and this example. So let me join this. So let me use the same query again. Minimum mark obtained in the subject mathematics. Okay, mathematics. Okay, yeah. So let me I should have copied that. So the mathematics and exam term date. Now we are going to be searching from the term date equals to this term. So this is the term date, right? Let me copy this, paste it here, and yeah, you get the this mark, minimum mark. Okay, so subject mathematics, subject name is mathematics. Okay, okay, so yeah, is there any space here? Okay, so I don't know why this works. So maybe if I can write this, write this subject dot subject name. Okay, it generates a space. I think I have done something wrong when creating the database. So yeah. So that answers the fourth question. So the fifth question suggests that you have to find the details of the student who obtained the minimum mark for the subject mathematics. Okay, so you have to find the details. So you have to, I mean, you can do this also by join. So if you do the same, okay, so if you copy the same conditions, so I will, since because I have done this like from the subquery, I will do this by using mainly by join query. So select all from student exam mark record. Then we have to join these conditions. So then mark exam term, no, not student exam mark record, right? So mark record dot mark in. So hopefully this works. Okay, this works. And yeah, so and subject is mathematics, right? No, subject, yeah, subject is mathematics. So subject name equals mathematics, and yeah, mathematics. So it is held in second term, so which is, this is the date. And yeah, let me organize this in a more friendly manner. So you have to find the details of the student. Okay, so you have to only find the details. So have I joined the student record? Okay, you have to join the student payroll also. Join student on student dot index number equals. So the index number is the primary key of the student table, and in student mark exam mark record, the foreign key is of the student table is student index number. So that's that. You get the details of the student. So you have to include student dot first name, student dot last name, student dot gender, student dot contact number, and yeah, I think that, yeah, so these are the details. So yeah, I have completed this question successfully. So yeah, that wraps up the 23rd question set video. So thank you guys for watching, and see you again next time. Peace.